with things getting a little heated with current events in the world, I'm glad we have Baywatch to turn to so we can shut our brains off and escape from the tough issues. Let's take a California vacation and carve out some of that sweet ocean of entertainment. Oh, by the way, this episode is about AIDS. This might be new information for some of the younger folks in the audience, but around this period in history, AIDS was a hugely controversial topic to even discuss. This mostly had to do with its associations with the gay community, which meant it was very hush-hush and misunderstood. This episode aired in 1995, and people still believed you could catch AIDS via mouth-to-mouth contact. And while things had improved since the 80s, we still had a long way to go. The reason I'm bringing this up is to say that this episode is fairly progressive as far as Baywatch goes. Granted, they play it very safe, and they really wanted to nab themselves an Emmy, but the fact it exists is pretty interesting.
Man, Baywatching sucks now. I hate that she talks about the real world sometimes, not the stuff I care about.
So this all begins when Caroline resuscitates a drowning victim, who, I shit you not, goes by Ron Bad Boy Purcell, and Logan suddenly starts getting antsy about her not using a pocket mask. To make things worse, Bad Boy Purcell doesn't take too kindly to their help.
I can't make it back to shore on my own. I don't want to make it at all.
Caroline! He has AIDS.
Turns out Bad Boy was a star athlete, but once he contracted AIDS, he lost his sponsors, his girlfriend, his truck, and his ability to listen to country music without weeping. More on this laugh riot later, but first, let's check in on Shuckles Buchanan.
I'll always love you.
Don't ever leave me, Tracy.
I won't.
Oh, come on now. She couldn't have possibly promised that. Tracy's death is so last episode. It's time for him to move on. Hobie decides to help push things along by calling into a radio station for love advice on his behalf.
Dad hasn't ordered me to cook or clean in 6 months. I'm getting worried about him. Should I join a gang of troubled youths or something?
Everyone knows there's no quick solution to heartbreak. Mitch has just gotta let the healing process come naturally. Just kidding, 9 minutes of screen time past his almost fiance's untimely death is long enough. Could this artist listening to Hobie's call be the one that can help break through Mitch's bad television depression? Wait a minute, how the hell did she know what they looked like from a radio call? Is she a serial killer? How long has she been watching them? Meanwhile, CJ is training for a ballroom dance competition. One of these plots is not like the others. I'll leave you to guess which one. Anywho, she's training with Angelo, played by choreographer Joseph Malone. Emmy check, he was nominated for 2, Baywatch was nominated for none. Angelo's former partner watches jealously, but I can't see why that is. Meanwhile, Mitch receives a pile of hot, depressed, single dad fan letters from the radio station. He's grieving and accessible.
Dad, I thought you'd be happy. I aired your very personal loss for everyone to hear.
Well, I am, because I love attention! I'm gonna go get some lunch because I need an excuse to get away from you though, so bye!
Looks like I'm the lifeguard lieutenant today. I'm Dad, I love my son. Burger, burger, my save.
I am a registered nurse who practices massage therapy. I can ease your pain.
Sounds like a bunch of namby-pamby nonsense. As the resident feminist, I am disgusted by all of this attention that's not on me.
Wow. This is the one. I know it.
Dad loves kids. Let's meet the 5-year-old who drew this. Looking a little chunky there, Hopester.
And that's not the only piece of art she made. And that's not the only piece of shit she made for Mitch.
Well, looks like a bunch of junk.
Sure is. I thought it'd be a cooler reveal than that.
Hobie decides to call up the artist so she can meet his dad, and things start going to Creepsville straight away. She recognizes his voice immediately and seems unsurprised by his call, and then tells him that the drawing looks so similar to them because that's the image that came to her while listening to the show. So it turns out she's not a stalkery murderer, she's just psychic. How silly of me.
Great, then you can meet us on the Santa Monica Pier. We'll be on the Ferris wheel.
On the Ferris wheel.
Ah, well if anyone knows true psychic energy, it's Hobie, the Vision Boy. Ha ha ha, psychics. Anyway, back to AIDS.
Because the pasta's gonna get cold. But I'm not.
Ah, Caroline's classic pasta seduction technique. As you recall, the last time we were updated on Logan and Caroline's relationship status, he gave her his bullshit ring as a promise he'd always be a shithead. Two star-crossed lovers separated by his dishonest marriage to a rich socialite so he can get a green card. But I guess now they're making out and having pasta dinners together because continuity, what's that? Despite their rock-solid relationship, something isn't quite right. Logan pulls away from their kiss because Caroline gave mouth-to-mouth to someone with AIDS, and while she reminds him that you can't get it from mouth-to-mouth, he's not taking that risk. Now he's determined to get pocket masks available for all lifeguards at all times. That's right, the one time Logan actually gives a shit about something, and this is it. He's gonna protect lifeguards from CPR AIDS. Which brings me to some real-life trivia, and that is the actor who plays Logan, Jason Simmons, is totally gay. Now, while he was in the closet until 2008, according to an interview with him, he was in a relationship during his time on the show, and his co-stars knew about his sexuality. As a side note, they were totally cool about it, so that's nice. Whether this means this extends to the crew or not, I don't know, but I do find it suspect that their one gay actor is saddled with the AIDS plot. And while the public service aspect is appreciated, having his character be the one worried about mouth-to-mouth AIDS transference is a little unfortunate.
What about the dinner?
I'm not hungry.
I could get pasta AIDS. See ya. I'm a great boyfriend. Fine, more pasta for me!
Do you got anything for a wetty rash? Aren't you gonna rub it on me?
Put it back when you're done.
I don't know why this scene happens. It's not relevant to anything else. I can only assume this episode came up 30 seconds short. Anyway, off to the dance contest.
We're a thing that's sure gonna happen.
CJ wants to make sure her breasts are securely in place, so she asks Mitch for help. No, really, that's what's happening. He's so grief-stricken, he's not even interested in CJ's love melons.
Now dip me.
Ew, she's not dying of cancer. Not interested.
Believe it or not, this is a plot point.
I'm gonna use what Hope is doing as inspiration for my dance.
Well, then it's gonna be a disaster, because that's the way these things always end.
Jeez, look at negative Nancy over here. She's acting even pissier than Logan Dingoes Ate My AIDS Fowler. Unfortunately for CJ, Angelo's gotten back together with his ex-partner and left her high and dry. Now who's she gonna dance with?
See, I was right, CJ. Bad things happen to bad people. Boo-hoo! This situation is even worse than my horrible fake crying.
Things might be going badly for CJ, but Mitch is about to have a date with destiny.
Man, that chili cheese dog came back with a vengeance. Time to refill with a fried jalapeno Texas-style onion burger.
Would you excuse me just for a second? I gotta throw my son off the top of that Ferris wheel.
Haha, good joke.
Yes, a joke.
After Jesse died of AIDS, I was angry at the world.
Who's Jesse? Oh, who cares? It makes our episode have a theme or something.
That's a great t-shirt.
Oh, thanks. It's a new way I'm thinking of exposing people to art.
I hate her already.
Get ready for this, folks. It's a subplot tie-in twofer. Mitch, being the gentleman that he is, agrees to be CJ's dance partner, and they totally do this unchoreographed dance together. Mitch is many things, including a trained dancer, apparently. Mitch didn't do the boob check. Cue the bad sound editing.
CJ's humiliation has taught me a valuable lesson about overcoming loss.
Meanwhile, bad boy Purcell has a serious death wish, but when a nearby boat capsizes, he puts aside his suicidal tendencies to help with the rescue. Doing so makes him realize that he does make a difference in the world. Caroline believed in him, and so does he now.
Wait a minute, I'm the hero of this story. I redesigned the rescue cans so they'd have pocket masks built in. This actually has many practical uses, but since in this story it's being used in the service of harmful disinformation, I'm still an asshole. I love you,
I think these are my favorite times together. Just me and you walking on the beach.
Well, enjoy it while you can, pal, because you're getting older and less cute, and we're gonna be doing a lot less of this.
For a long time, you've been calling me pal, even though I'm your son. Why is that?
Well, that's because I don't like you very much.
Wait, why was the artist psychic? What was the point of that?
Next time on Baywatch,
Logan has repressed memories about fire. Meanwhile, it's daddy issues all around. Happy Father's Day!